Hi. So basic human nature is never an hindrance to spiritual growth. We are basically all spiritual people, which we have heard this line many a times. But we are spiritual beings trying to take a human experience. So basically, we are spiritual. There is no question about it, and there is no doubt about it. If there is a doubt, just wipe it out because that is not true. So, if your basic human nature is spiritual, then why do we find it so difficult to understand spirituality or to relate to spirituality or to become spiritually inclined? It is only because the mind puts you off on this track. The mind does not want you to be spiritual to find out who you are, who am I. The reason is that the minute you know who you are, who am I, who is the self, the minute that knows, the mind has to shut up. And nobody wants to shut up. The mind has to go on nagging. It does not want to die. Nobody wants to, so does the mind doesn't want to. The mind will, to keep itself alive, to keep your ego up, will keep on giving you thoughts after thoughts after thoughts. And because of the mind which goes on, that's why you feel you're not spiritually inclined. It is not true that you're not spiritually inclined. It is a human nature to be spiritual, period. That's a fact. The mind throws you off into some kind of a roundabout, or God knows what that mind does, and that is the job of the mind. Also, we cannot stop the mind because it is through the mind that you get good thoughts. Through the mind you get negative thoughts. It is all operating through the mind. But first it goes to the heart, then the mind gets the signal and it goes. So if you understand that and you connect your heart, the mind will get correct signals that yes, I am spiritual and I have to be on this line. So it is never you who is not spiritual. So it never condemn yourself to I'm not spiritually inclined and I'm not into this and I don't like to hear the words like God and spirituality and divine and all that. It is not really true. It is your mind which is throwing you into these kind of wars, your mind which is throwing you to this kind of a roundabout, and because it does not want to stop nagging you, it wants to keep your ego alive. You want to keep your ego alive. That is why you feel that I am not a spiritual person. Spirituality is never an hindrance to human nature. That is a fact, and understand that. If you feel otherwise, that is not really true, whether you believe it or you don't believe it. The fact is that we all are spiritual beings. Spirituality is your innate nature. It cannot be separated from humanity. But how to control the mind? That's a big job. And of course, as I always keep saying, through our Maitri Bodh Parivar, we have these courses called Bodhs, BODH. So we have these 4 levels of Bodh which happen all over the world. If you want to attend any of them, you can get in touch with us or go on the website www.maitribodhparivar.org. You'll get a lot of information about it because a lot of people have this problem as to how to control the mind and how to stop the mind. It has to be a divine intervention somewhere. So if you understand that and if you need any help, you do get in touch with us. We are always ready to help you. But don't be under this false notion that you are not spiritual. That is not true if the mind is telling you that. Okay. So thank you very much, and do get in touch with us, and do check that website out. It will really help you. Share the videos with everybody and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Love you. Bye. And Happy New Year once again. Bye.